Hello, hello friends. My name is Ruparelia Prince. Today topic is surprise. History is the study of change, ironically used as a map of the future. Stan- Stanford Professor Scott Sagan once said something. Everyone who follows the economy or investment marks should hang on their wall. Things that have never happened before happen all the time. History is mostly the study of surprising events, but it is often used by ne- investors and economists as an unassiable guide to the future. Do you see the irony? Do you see the problem? It is smart to have a deep appreciation for economic and investing history. History help us calibrate, celebrate our experience, study where people tend to go wrong and offers a rough rough raw guide of what tends to work, but it is not in any way a map of the future. A trap many investors fall into is what I call historians as a profits fallacy, and over reliance one past data as a single to future conditions in a field where in innovation and change are the lifeblood of progress. You can't blame investors for doing this. If you view investing as a hard science, history should be a perfect guide to the future. Geo- Geologist can look at a billion year of historical data and from models of how the earth behave, so can meteorologist and doctor can kindly kindness kindness operate the same way in 2020 as they did in 2010-20. But investing is not a hard science. It's a massive group of people making imperfect designs with limit information about things that will amount about things that will have a massive impact on their well-being, which can make even smart people nervous, greedy, and parent, parent, paranoid. Paranoid. Rich, Richard Feynman, the great phys- physicist, physics, once said, "Imagine how much harder physics would be if electrons had feelings. Well, investors have feelings, quite a few of them. That's why it's hard to pre- predict what they'll do to next, based solely solely on what uh, they did in the past. The concern the concern of economics is that things change over time because the invisible hands hands heads hence hearts, anything staying too good or too bad indefinitely. Investor Bill Bonner once described how Mr. Market works. He's got capitalism at work, T-shirt on, and a sled sledge sledgehammer in his hand. Few things stay the same for very long, which means we can't treat historians as a prophets. The most important drive of anything tied to money is the stories people tell. This the Muslims, and the preference they have for goods and service. Those things don't tend to those things don't tend to sit still. They change into they change with culture and generation. They always changing and always will. The mental trick we play on our slaves. Here is an over ad- admiration of people who have been events who have been there. Don't that when it come to money, experiencing specific events does not necessarily qualify you to know what will happen next. In fact, it really does, because experience lead to overconfidence more than forecasting ability. Investor Michael Betnick once explained this well. Confronted with the argument that few investors are prepared for rising investor rates because they've never experienced them. The last big period of rising rates interest rates occurred almost ago 14 years ago. He around that it didn't matter because experiencing or even studying what happened in the past might not serve as any guide to what will happen when rates rise in the future. So what will the current rate hike look like the last one or the one before that? Will different asset classes behave similarly, the same, or the exact opposite? On the one hand, people that have been in investing through the event of 1987, 200 and 208 have experienced a lot of uh, different markets. On the other hand, isn't it possible that these experience can lead to overconfidence, feelings to admit you're wrong, entering, entering to previous outcomes, to dangerous things happen when you really rely too heavily on investment history as a guide to what's going to